She's
joint custody.
time out. You're being very dishonest and slippery with me because I asked you. My mind is a steel trap, but I wanted the court reporter to read back because maybe my mind is failing, but I highly doubt that. You told me that your children were living with you and their father, and you said the other father he's not a part of anything. Now you're telling me, oh no, he doesn't live with me. 23 CR 4281A, State of Texas versus Vanessa Rubio. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
For the state.
Defense.
Your Honor, good morning. Frankie Sandoval on behalf of Ms. Rubio.
Are you Ms. Rubio? Counsel, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
I have, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Rubio, I'm showing you what's entitled application for community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, I did.
Showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I did.
Counsel, it appears that the state is proceeding on the indictment as presented. Is that correct?
My understanding, Judge.
State, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Rubio, I'm showing you what's entitled court admonishments. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of theft of a firearm? That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
For deferred, is she applying for deferred?
And Your Honor, for clarification, after the discussion with Ms. Rubio, we would respectfully request that we go forward on a regular community supervision. Your Honor, she does not wish to apply for deferred, and in the interest of justice, pending any type of evaluations that the court deems them fit, I would ask for sentencing today, Your Honor.
All right. So the state recommends community supervision. They're taking consideration night mag number 716819, grand jury number 785613, JN number 2097716. There's to be restitution to Kyle Barney, KYLEBORNE. And you ought to agree that this crime was committed as a party with William Gordon and Nicholas Sarabia. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense. All right, after reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
In the interest of justice, that would be our request, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, I stand here with Ms. Rubio. As the court is aware, we had a minor issue with respect to her bond. In order for judicial efficiency and to get on with her life and begin the process of putting this behind her, she sought my direction at attempting to resolve all matters. And that's what she wanted to do today, is to accept responsibility, come forward and start the process of putting this behind her with whatever conditions the court deems appropriate, given the totality of the circumstances and the information the court learned today.
All right. Are you employed?
No.
How do you support yourself?
Currently I am not. Since I went to jail for this, I lost my job, so I'm still looking for a new one.
So when's the last time you were employed?
The beginning of June, or the middle of June, I guess. Maybe about the middle of June.
Do you have any children?
Yes, 2.
What are their ages?
She just turned 12 and 14.
Who do they live with?
They reside with both me and their dad.
Who is the father?
William Bloodworth is one of them.
I'm sorry, who?
William Bloodworth. He is the father of my daughter, and my son's father is not involved. He takes that place of that.
So you're saying you're living with William Bloodworth? Yeah, but in this, it says that Nick Sarabia is your boyfriend. That's what it says in the police report.
Okay.
No, I mean, it's not okay. That's what it says in the police report. So who is this other person?
That is my kid's, that is my kid's father.
No, you didn't mention Nick Sarabia as being the father of
No,
any.
he's not the father of my kids.
No, excuse me.
I'm sorry.
Can you tell me what she just said in regards to Nick Sarabia?
I didn't say anything. mention that Nick Sarabia is being there.
All right, thank you. So you said that Nick Sarabia was the children's father, but you just told me that,
I'm sorry, he is not the children's father. He was the boyfriend at the time. He is locked up right now. We have not spoken.
Mhm. And then why were you dishonest with me about your drug test?
I'm sorry. That was 7 days ago. I didn't think that it was me.
No. That should not be in your system from 7 days ago. When's the last time you used and what are you using on a regular basis?
7 days ago.
What are you using?
There was meth on 7 days ago.
No, listen to my question. What drugs are you using?
Meth.
How often are you using meth?
Last time we did it was 7 days ago. 7 days.
And what else are you using?
Nothing else.
And what is the father, Mr. Bloodworth, what is he using?
Nothing. Oh, your brother? Nothing.
I find that people,
We don't live together. We both share custody of my kids. They live with me and then they live with their dad.
okay,
We
she's,
do a joint custody.
time out. You're being very dishonest and slippery with me because I asked you, my mind is a steel trap, but I wanted the court reporter to read back because maybe my mind is failing, but I highly doubt that. You told me that your children were living with you and their father, and you said the other father he's not a part of anything. Now you're telling me, oh no, he doesn't live with me. It's on and off. You've been dishonest with me from the very beginning. You were dishonest when I asked you if you're going to be positive. You were dishonest about that. Then you were dishonest about Bloodworth. I don't even know if this is this person's real name or not. Then you were dishonest about Sarabia. At first, and later you said he was the father of your children. Now he's not the father of your children. You're just being dishonest all across the board with the court, and I don't appreciate it. And dishonesty has nothing to do with nerves. You heard my questions. My questions were very specific. All right, this is what the court is going to do. Going to find you guilty. I'm going to recall the warrant. I'm going to sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 4 years. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Is CPS involved in your life?
No.
Well, I mean, why are you saying no? Like they should be. You're using meth and you're taking care of children. CPS should be involved in your life. So I'm going to want CPS compliance. If CPS is involved in her life, I don't know if they are or not. She's been dishonest with the court. I'm going to want the UA hotline until further notice. Intensive parenting classes. I'm going to want field visits, random, 1 time per month until further notice. Please check on the children. There's to be no contact with the person who she's saying may or may not be the child's father. There's to be no contact with Nicholas, Anthony, Sarabia. And that means if he's at the Bexar County Jail and he calls you and you'll know it's coming from the jail because they're going to ask you if you'll accept the collect call, you need to hang up because otherwise I'm going to count that as contact. And it's easy to see if that's happening because they keep a record of every phone call from the jail. Do you understand? There's to be no contact with William Clark Gordon. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Taking consideration NIMAC number 716819. And Brittany, if you could do the rejection for me on that case. All right. All right. It's NIMAC number 716819. Grand jury number 785613, JN number 2097716, 200 hours of community service restitution, those will not be waived. TAP evaluation. And once the TAP evaluation is complete, she's going to start with intensive outpatient treatment. And the court is noting for the record that she's agreed she was acting as a party. With William Gordon and Nicholas Sarabia. Probation, is there anything else she needs?
No, Your Honor.
Oh, and I'm sorry, there's to be restitution, if any, to Kyle Burney, Kyle-Leborne. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? I'm sorry?
I don't think so. I think everything sounds like it's gonna help.
Okay. Going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. Your children are depending on you to raise them, and they cannot be raised by you if you are using drugs. And the people that you bring into your children's life should be people who are not using drugs. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you. 2023 CR 4304, State of Texas versus Alexander Lee Politos. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Brittany Mitchell for the state.
Defense?
John Pettis for defense.
Are you Mr. Politos?
And
Counsel, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
sorry, Judge. Say that again.
Have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Politos, I'm showing you what's entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Judge.
State it appears you're proceeding on the indictment as presented. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Politos, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with violation of sex offender registration annually? That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
States Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Mr. Politos, why didn't you report?
Because, Your Honor, I made a mistake and it slipped my mind and I'm not going to deny.
No, you didn't make a mistake.
I
It's a
did.
choice.
It's a choice. Yes, I understand that.
So why didn't you report?
I just forgot, Your Honor. I'm not going to lie
How can you forget that?
because I had a lot of going on right now and I guess
What was going on right now?
I had a lot to do with my job. I was working every day, constantly, every morning, and I tried to get a day off from my boss, but my boss was trying to be, I already asked for a day off, and once I get that day off, I gotta wait extra months just to get another day off. But that's how my job likes to work, and I'm not gonna lie, sit here and lie to you.
All right, when people keep telling me they're not going to lie to me, or if they say in all due honesty or with all due respect, what's coming after that usually is not respect, not honesty.
But I know I accept this. I know I made my mistake and I accept my punishment, Your Honor.
No, I mean, it was a mistake. You made a choice.
Yes, sorry about that, Your Honor.
No. I mean, people always have a different definition of mistake than I have. All right. Does anybody want to speak to this 180 days? Is this 180 days for punishment? What is it for?
It's punishment, Judge,
All right.
as a condition of deferred.
So is this the first time he's missed reporting?
Yes, Judge.
All right. This is what the court will do. The court will sentence you to 5 years deferred adjudication. You must report. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Chapter 62 registration. He's to be supervised by the sex offender unit. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. And the court saw that the deferred adjudication for his underlying case was only 3 years. That sort of tells me a little bit about that case. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be 100 hours of community service restitution. Since you're not allowed to do actual community service hours and there's no choice, I usually let people buy it out at $7.25 per hour. I'll let him buy that at $6 an hour.
Thank you, Judge.
Welcome. There's to be a $500 fine that will be probated. Are there drug issues with you?
No, Your Honor.
There's to be regular UAs. He can do the patch if he wants to do the patch since he works. Now, does anybody want to speak to this 180 days?
Judge, just,
Is this something you all agreed to in order for him to have deferred?
yes, Judge.
But you had to put it outside the line? Okay.
I don't know why it was outside the line, but I mean, it was part of the agreement.
All right, 180 days in the Bexar County Jail as a condition. Probation, is there anything else he needs? Is there? All right, is there anything else you need from the court?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so it'll be 180 days in the Bexar County Jail as a condition of probation. How long have you already been in jail?
4 months, Your Honor.
I'll give him credit for any time served with regards to that.
Thank you, Judge.
Going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
And because, yes,
Your Honor, I know that you didn't say field visits, but you do know that for someone.
yes,
I just wanted
that's
to
why I
make sure.
didn't.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. All right, we can go off the record, and this court reporting is very important. You have to be in communication with your probation officer. If there's an issue with your employment, let probation know, because probation may be able to work around that. But with regards to the registration, you must register. If you do not, you're looking at potentially 10 years in the prison. So here on out, if your employer doesn't let you leave to register, and if you have not made some sort of arrangements to register, there's only one question you need to ask yourself. Is this job potentially worth me going to prison for 10 years? Because I will keep it, let me just say this, I will keep an open mind, but registration is like strict liability. It's, were you supposed to register and did you register? Those are the only two questions. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you.
In Judge's courtroom, the stakes were high, and the truth was in short supply. Vanessa Rubio stood accused of theft of a firearm, a serious state jail felony. At first, she claimed her children lived with both her and their father, but moments later, her story shifted. The judge's patience wore thin as contradictions piled up about her children's custody, her relationships, and even a failed drug test. With meth use admitted just days before and conflicting statements about the men in her life, the judge made it clear dishonesty would not be tolerated in this courtroom. In the end, Vanessa was found guilty but given a suspended 2-year sentence, replaced with 4 years of probation. Strict conditions followed: no unsupervised contact with minors, CPS involvement, drug treatment, parenting classes, employment proof, and absolutely no contact with her co-defendants. Her life was now under the court's microscope. Next came Alexander Politos, facing a felony for failing to register as a sex offender. He called it a mistake, but the judge called it a choice, a dangerous one. His defense about work conflicts didn't hold up. The court gave him 5 years of deferred adjudication, 180 days in jail, community service, and constant reporting. The message was clear: the law doesn't wait for your schedule. Both cases shared one lesson: whether it's drugs, dishonesty, or neglecting legal duties, excuses crumble in court. To avoid their fate, stay truthful, meet your responsibilities, and never let poor choices write your story. In judge's words, your freedom, your children, and your future depend on it.